Meet the new Nadia Luna. This is our newest dive watch. We just debuted it less than 2 months ago. I've built this watch for bold women who want strength, style, and power. We built this watch right here in Las Vegas, but it was tested by the world-renowned Women Divers Hall of Fame. The Women Divers Hall of Fame, if you're not familiar with that organization, they are the elite of the elite divers, and they are international all over the world. They're doing everything from ecological efforts to ocean preservation, and they are the movers and shakers in the dive industry. They took this all around the world, and what they did is they dove with it, used it, abused it, passed it on to the next recipient, and they gave us back all of the good and the bad, and we made this watch the best that it could possibly be. The Nadia Luna is water resistant to 660 feet, but it's packed into a very small 35mm case. It is one of the smallest dive watches with that level of water resistance in the world. Not only that, but also on this dive watch, you have an internal bezel for a compass. So I'm gonna unscrew the locked crown right here, and you can see you've got your compass markings all written on the inside of the chapter ring there. There are going to be videos that you can see about how to use that compass in real world. It's very simple. You use the hands of the watch and then the sun, and then you can have all of your cardinal directions right at your fingertips. Because this watch is so small, but it has such strength with the 660-foot water resistant, 200 meters, we do need to have screw down crowns. So this is the first Abingdon watch that has screw down crowns. If you know our Marina watch, our dive watch there, I didn't need to put screw down crowns in it because I had a bigger case. It was titanium. I built it deeper on the inside so that all it was a really easy to use, pull out, push in crown like you would find on a normal watch. But the Nadia Luna, because it is our strongest watch to date, we do have both crowns are screw down crowns. So that is something that is new. Inside, you have the reliable Seiko NH06 automatic movement that has a 40-hour power reserve. So what that means is if you wear this watch and you put it down for 40 hours, it will continue working, and then it will start to slow down and stop. What that means, just put it back on your wrist, wear it. You will have years and years and years of reliable timekeeping with the Seiko NH06. It's one of the tried and true movements that is in the watch industry today. A couple other things to consider when you are wearing and holding the Nadia Luna is just how light it is. With this silicone strap, which has been made extra long so that it can go over wetsuits and dry suits, and then this steel case, which again, at 35mm, there is not a lot of weight associated with this watch. It's got a beautiful steel dial, a sun ray finish on it so it catches the light and you can see it just kind of plays and dances in the sun. And then this purple. Why purple? Purple is a royal color, but it is a power color. And our crew members, they are not only our royalty, but they are powerful. So we had to give an homage to the strength and just the resilience of the women that wear these watches. So that purple that you see, the Nadia Luna, this is going to be a watch which we are going to be carrying forever in our line, along with the Whitewater and the Abyss Nadias. But the purple, it is here to stay. A few more things that make the Nadia Luna so special. Sapphire crystal, it glows in the dark. You can see on the hour hand, the minute hand, and then also the hour markings. All of those has superluminova coating. You also have a superluminova coating on the zero marker for the diver's bezel. That diver's bezel really does have a nice click to it, so it's not going to be very easy to rotate, which is great because you want to have that, almost that, it's not so much of a stiffness, but it shouldn't be aggressively stiff and it shouldn't be too easy. It should be just right. So we do have superluminova coating on the outer diver's bezel and then inside on the dial. And if you look closely at the dial, not just the hour markings, but right above the hour markings is a second level of luminosity. Also, something that's a little bit different than our other watches is the second hand also has superluminova on it. So this thing glows so well in the dark. I love this Seiko NH06 movement because you also have day and date. So that's just another extra feature that we've never put on a dive watch. The other thing is along the back, and this is because one of our crew members, she's a lobster hunter, and what she said is, she always needs to have a ruler handy with her when she's out in the ocean. So if you know anything about lobster hunting, you have to make sure that the tails are long enough or else the lobster is too young and you throw them back. So we put a 9-inch, 23-centimeter ruler on the back of our Nadia watch, and it's super easy to use. Just if you have it clipped to your BCD, your weight belt, then very, very simple. The other thing that I really love about this ruler is the 0 point on the watch is at the buckle here. So the 0 point for the standard system and the 0 point for the metric system both start at the buckle. Why did we do that? We did that so that you would, if you need to cut this strap because it is made extra long for wetsuits and dive suits, you would be able to cut it as much as you want. It's silicone, we encourage that. But you're not losing one of the rulers, because if you think about how a ruler is set up, typically you've got standard going down one side, metric going down the opposite side. Well, if you cut your strap, you're gonna lose one of those rulers. So what we did was we put the 0 point on the ruler at one end, so that way, should you need to cut the strap, you don't lose your ruler. It comes with a 5-year warranty, and at $940, this Nadia Luna isn't just a watch, it's precision, personality, and it's fearless style on your wrist. You can check out all the details and specifications on abingdonco.com, and then you can also go ahead and buy yours today. We do have them in stock and available for the holiday season. And of course, if you're coming to our grand opening in November, you'll be able to see it live and try it on in person.